The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
to the castaway, to the midnight riders, to the spark igniters. I am on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. I am on my way. To the lost ark raiders, to the lion tamers, to the stowaway, to the white tide chaser, to the black flag raiser. I'm on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. 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 There's a song that says no, lost, alone, and far from home. With golden galleons, golden guns to find their place under the sun. There's a song on the Sahara wind that lifts you to your feet again. The dances on the clockwork stars that pulses through a beating heart.
We took off fast, left the world behind, riding starlight with open minds. Katie's eyes glow like Saturn's rings. Sam barks along as the cosmos sings. Through westward fields we chase the breeze, floating free among galaxies. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving at Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. We found a place near a comet's glow, a secret world where stardust flows. Sam's got a howl that shakes the air. Katie's grin says she doesn't care. No sound but love in this endless sea, just my dogs and the galaxy. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. Constellations light the night. Katie and and Sam by my side. We'll never stop, we'll never land, always chasing stardust strands. The universe is calling us, with every step we rise from dust. Together we're unstoppable, with paws on the moon, unstoppable. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, my cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way.
Good evening, everybody. That is Paws on the Moon, Tails in the Stars. Katie and Sam's new theme song for the channel. Hope everybody's had a good week thus far. What is today? Oh, it's Wednesday, isn't it? My day wasn't too bad. A little frigid outside. So tonight we are going to take the Valkyrie and the ROC out. I'm already set up here at the Everest Harbor. And we are going to run and do some rock mining. Probably get to Aberdeen first, and then we'll go ahead and probably move over to, I think, Daymar. Not really concentrating on getting the best RMC. So yeah, not looking at getting the best RMC at all. Just kind of going through and just, you know, doing what we can do in the game. Let's get the process down. I do have some playlists kicked up that I made. Go ahead and get that started. Greetings, MP5. I can hear nothing but pew-pews in my my hangar. So I get the first playlist going for the songs that I've created for my channel. I'm still going through now and kind of going through and finalizing them. And once I get a good playlist put together and I'm happy with it, then I am going to, where's the F button here? Where are we at? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and release a YouTube video. Must be range day, right? It's like... Let me turn down that. Okay, what do we got equipped here? We got med pins, we have our awesome suit. I wish they would make the backpacks for the Pembroke actually match the suits. I mean, honestly, it would be that hard just to change the color on the texture to the same yellow. But we got nourishment. We have med pins. We're all suited up. Oh, let's see. Make sure I have a tractor beam just in case. So the only thing we're missing is an SU container. Let's go grab one of those real quick. Thank you. Thanks for catching that. I caught that and then looked over at chat. And I'm like, oh, you're on top of it. Thanks, MP. So we're just going to take a 2 SU container with us. Make sure it's empty. Oh, that's still got stuff in it. Surprisingly. I don't want to carry a 4 SU container if I don't have to. How about this one? Is this one empty? Looks all good. Oh, I only need one of these. Why did I grab? Okay, let's go and bring this one up. Let's grab our tractor beam. Oh, I grabbed the 4. Okay, let's send this back down and grab it too. Hit R to holster. Let's go ahead and send this back down. How's your week going, MP? How's your Wednesday? Okay, sort by containers. That's a 4, that's a 2. There we go. Make sure it's a 2. Make sure it's empty. Go ahead and bring that up now. Excuse me, getting a little sick with all this beautiful frosty weather we're getting. Your Wednesday was just grand. Hoping yours was same or better. Katie and Sam are doing good. Thank you for asking. I should, you know, when we get flying over to Aberdeen, I'm gonna throw their song back up. I made a song for them for the channel because they had to have a theme song. They're really adamant about that. They felt a little left out, so it's actually pretty darn catchy too. Okay, we got a rock, we got hydration, we should be all set. Have to carry Katie up the stairs every so often now. The cold weather is not being very good on her joints in her current status, but she's pretty resilient. Okay, give me a second here. So I will throw on Katie and Sam's Pause to the Stars. You listened to it on YouTube before you made the switch to Twitch? It was pretty cool. Yeah. I was pretty happy with it. Okay, throw our engines on. Hopefully we can get out of our hangar. So Aberdeen. Not the prettiest planet by far. Let me unplug my mouse. I had that charging up. Now I'm curious to see if my Toby... Nope, I reinstalled the drivers and it still doesn't want to work. And since we have a medium ship over at Everest... Oh, we get the bug where we get the double hangar doors. So we will gently ease our way up here. And we should just pop through. There we go. Okay, that's weird, right? It's... I don't want his... Great. And we just got impounded. Thank you, CIG. Fix your fucking servers. Not a little bit spiteful for that. Okay, let's try this again. Valkyrie says it's still in the pad. Let's... see if we can get a elevator to work here. I end up turning the in-game music on. I got the soundtrack playing. So I have you guys kind of gauge What the? Okay, yeah, that's not my plane. That is mine. Okay, that disappeared. My other ship disappeared. I'm waiting for it just to fall on top of me now. Okay, let's see if it just... if I have to reclaim it or not. Evening, Uber. Okay, so now I'm going to exit the hangar. I'm just trying to avoid doing the whole claim thing here. Okay. I'm trying to avoid the claim timer. See if this will go to apparently my small hangar is here. And then we will go right back to our medium hangar here. Okay. Okay, let's go to our medium hangar. Sometimes it's been putting me at one of the airlocks. So we'll kind of see how it goes here. Please be on the pad, please be on the pad. Of course not. Okay, so all the work that I've done to pre-set up everything is all for naught. So we will reclaim the Valkyrie. Oh wait, I can retrieve it. Yeah, definitely the elevator shuffle. And I'm not sure if that SU container is going to come up in there, so let's see what I have in my... Send this one down here. Containers. Nope, should be in there because we had 3 of them. I remember. There's my baby. It is 4.0 preview, so it'll be the live variation. Oh, thank goodness, everything's here. Okay, let's close the door here. Yeah, luckily, I said it was still on the pad, then I jumped over to my small hangar, back to the medium to hope it would clear it, and I just put it in storage, thank goodness. Yeah, it's always a little annoying. Okay, call ATC, pop up here, nice and slow. Hopefully our doors will be up. There we go. So let's go ahead and set to Aberdeen. And we are actually still routed there. So. I do love this ship. Can't wait till it gets a golden pass. Clear the station here a little bit. Let's put our distance a little bit away. There we go.
From battlefields too far off, the Valkyrie's wings are all our
Oh,
tunes. No
we're good at quantum.
tough, no enemy too near. In the Valkyrie
Okay, it's cycle.
we conquer fear. Fly, Valkyrie, soar on high through the nebula into the sky. From the depths of space to the
There we go.
star, you're the beacon that guides us no matter how far. Valkyries flight, we're taking on through the unknown.
There we go.
Until the dawn.
We are on our way.
With every dive, the Valkyrie's strength keeps us alive. On this ship we stand as one. The Valkyrie's flight has just begun.
We'll just head down to the surface. Okay, there we go.
Sailing through the night sky, beams of light ignite, searching for the fabled Bajani in sight. Stands and whispers secrets,
Morning, Mitch. I'm formerly known as Rekar.
navigating through the stars where we thrive.
Appreciate you guys throwing your support over on Twitch. I'm at 2 out of 3 concurrent viewers over there. They hit affiliate. So, little by little. I appreciate you guys hopping over this evening.
Galaxies unfold as we chart our course. Celestial bodies dance, a cosmic force. Gravity's pull tugging us to and fro. Shimmering stardust in an endless flow. But genie bright, calling us from afar. A beacon glowing like a supernova star. In the Stanton system, we'll find our
Hopefully, I'll better luck.
place into open space.
Just more so locating, right? And just chilling. Not really, don't really care as far as the quality of rocks that I get. Just fill up the rock and move on, fill it up again. Hopefully be able to go back with a nice, good haul. And once we get an atmosphere, then it'll switch over to the altimeter. So it's there we are. Now we're in atmosphere. So we're looking for multiples of 620. Oh, there's somebody down here. No, they're not worried about them at all. Wow, why did my controls feel so greasy here? There we go. Holy signatures, Batman. Pretty sure those are all going to be rocks. We got 7,800. And they're not in a tight cluster, so we already know that those are not going to be gems.
In a ship with minor stains. Got my coffee in
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over. Bring my throttle limiter down here. Switch back over to scan. And we're going to take down to 50%. So you get a better field of view. So looking forward to working from home tomorrow. No going outside in the absolute frigid weather. We got 1950 there. Still haven't got Star Citizen. Your ponytails are pretty long at this point. I was happy some time ago. That's nice. Wonder nowadays if it's more prevalent for the younger kids and stuff to play games, right? So 3100 is a signature for a gem. Yeah, totally worth it for you, guy. So here's your challenge. Every day you should post in the Discord on the length of your ponytails. Just saying. And there's our gems. It looks like we do have some flat land. Land on. So let's throw our VTOLs down. Landing gear. And we will just hover. Do a nice, soft, gentle touchdown. There we go. This looks like a good spot. Goes forward a little bit. There we go. Looks good. Let's throw our ramp down here real quick. Oh yeah, we'll be good. I'll put my ramp back up. When I do that, it opens up all my doors, so. Oops. Okay, so I for turning our engines off. Our shields are at max. And today, now up to 6 inches. You are talking about the ponytail, right? This isn't some surgery that you had? We'll go sideways. There we go. Look at that. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay. I have to get out the saws and do a little some trimming. Let's back her up. Slow and steady. And I have everything bound to my Omni throttle. I don't need that on. Where were those gem guys at? Should be... There we go. Whoa. It's getting a little squirrely. I didn't think I parked that far away from him. Okay, hold on for a second here. We gotta get our bearings. I should have been right close to him. So, did they despawn, or maybe I just not land close enough? That's right, we can make a little bit of a jump. Here's our 2735. You do miss a little ghouls. You're proud of women they've become. Nice. Holy crap, I should have parked a lot closer. I didn't realize they're this far away. You know what? A little driving never hurt anybody, right? Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of there. A second. So they must have been in front, but you know what? It's had a night. You know what? We're just gonna go back and move the ship. A little bit of, oh, there's a big boulder. This should definitely handle better than what it does. So let's slow down here for a second. Let's do one quick little scan. Because those should have been... Okay. Little driving practice never hurt anybody, right? Come up nice and easy. Let's bring it back a little bit. Forward. A little forward. Back up. Okay, so engine's off. Turn it completely off. Let's just go ahead and reposition. What if anybody's gonna run the rock on the Daymar challenge? That's a good question. I'm not sure. The Daymar challenge, that's this week, is that correct? Oh, I think we might be... Nope, no server error. Thank goodness. The Daymar challenge, I believe, is a race, isn't it? Vehicle race? Okay, so U to turn our ship on, I for the engines. Okay, so I know I can't be crazy. Because when I landed, it was literally like right by us. That's a gem signature there. But it should have been right behind us, actually. Okay, so they despawned. That's right. I know we have had a night right in front of us. Oh, I'm not worried about that person. Hey, we got had night. Oh, landing gear up. Okay, so it should be right below us here. Let's just make sure. Okay, there's had night. Landing gear down. Beep, beep, beep. Here we go. We'll drop her down. Find a nice place free of rocks. We'll do a nice soft touchdown. We'll hold it a little bit forward. Looks like there's a little bit of a ramp area there that we don't want to get our ramp stuck in. So let's go a little forward here. A little bit more. That's 3. Let's open up all the doors. Yep, we're good. So I'll close them. Switch over to our interior view. Engines off with I. Hold down Y to get out of our seat. And I always go sideways just to negate having to climb down. And since the Valkyrie has not got a golden pass, there are no buttons to push, so it's looking for getting the right spot and looking for the F key. And you know what? I can probably put this up too. So there's my little ramp there to make sure I don't go too far. Okay, U to turn it on, I for the engines. We are to back up ever so slightly. I think when I start coming back into the vehicle, I'm definitely going to go a little bit slower, because last thing I want to do is tip the rock over. And there is our Hadanite. That could have been very bad. The the ROC is probably one of the worst handling vehicles I've ever experienced. So we're up there. It's very slippery. It doesn't have as much traction as you think it would. And it has, realistically has like a mind of its own. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze up over here. There's the rocks. So the goal is to hit everything possible on the way up. Okay, let's switch to mining. Okay, so we want to be our optimal range, so we're going to back up on the left there, if you can see where the little optimal marker is. We're just going to back up a little bit, then our UI pops up to the right. Do our laser at 100%. In this stream, I'm not going to show what not to do for overheating a rock, because last time it ended in an explosion, namely me. The rock is a rockin'. So we're just gonna keep it in that optimal range as the wedge fills up. So I'm gonna taper back just a little bit. And then when it blows, we're gonna switch over to the extraction right away. And try to... Oh, nope, I did not. Okay, so we're a little bit further forward for optimal. Same thing. We're gonna throw it at 100%. Showing us what not to do. I finally downloaded the video, and I'm gonna do a little cut to a YouTube short from, what was that, last Friday? Was it? The what not to do. Oh shoot. So yep, what not to do. I was reading chat. Wasn't paying attention. It might just explode on its own. So yes, that was what not to do. Again. I need to... Okay, we're gonna back up, get to the optimal range again. It's close enough. Another easy rock to pick up. Oh, you're fine. How's the music balance, guys, for my song playlist that I did for Star Citizen? It's a pretty good balance between game audio. It's not too distracting, too much overpowered. Speaking of overpowered, let's feather out that heat there. Why is it not switching me? Oh, I still have another rock here. Give me a second here. Okay, so we're gonna back up a little bit further. So go at one more. I'm nervous about going sideways because I don't want to flip the rock if it starts jiggling around. But we may end up having to. So bear with me. Go, Gadget, go. Okay, so where are we? Back a little bit further. That's good enough. I'm not gonna get too anal about it. Okay, let's feather off that power there a little bit. Let that pie slice fill up. There we go. I was able to switch over to it before it exploded. Hey, do we have any more rocks here? I don't think we do. I think that's it. They're all rolling down the hill. How funny is that? Okay, so what are we on? We want extractions. More dad jokes. I find that picking up these is just can be a pain. It's like 500 card shuffle. Uh-oh, Famous Adventures coming over. And my ship isn't closed. Assuming he's gonna be chill. Hopefully, right? I think he was just coming by to check us out a little bit. Okay, so let's try to reposition a little bit. Go uphill a little bit. Like I said, the rock is not the best at maneuverability whatsoever. Looks like we still have another. I think I've had a night here. So we reposition here. Okay. Take two. There we go. And of course, there's some on the other side too. That's all right. So let's switch over to mining. Fracture. And then go back a little bit further. Let's get this last one fractured here. Yeah, I agree. The pickup should be a lot better. Because it's like sometimes you have to be right on top of it, and the cursor doesn't actually project where the beam is actually sitting either. You know what, I'm just let those fly down. There we go. So yeah, it's almost like it's random when it's picking them up. You just put it in a certain area, and then it'll just kind of pick them up from there. You don't necessarily have to get right on top of them. What was the green flash? I don't know. I didn't notice it at all. Probably somebody coming down to take my my Valkyrie. How much would that suck? Okay, so we're gonna try to turn a little bit here. See if we can get on the other side of the rock right there to pick up. Ping a little bit. It's like they're stuck inside that rock. That's right, I'm not going to worry about them too much. I wish with the vehicle you could actually pull the camera back for third person. So it looks like that should be... And I'd be right here. Hey, my ship's still there. So is just somebody come over to check us out? How to let myself slide down the hill. Yeah, you'd think like a parking brake would be nice also, right? Come on, one little, okay. Let's back up here. I don't know if we'll be able to pick up this one. Yep, we got it. Okay, so I think the best route to get out of here . Oh, you're fine. Yeah, see at F4 the scroll wheel doesn't work with the rock, and even with your buttons up and down, and then your page up, page down buttons don't work. It might be bugged out right now. Thanks, Felix, for the... Yeah, it's I don't know if it's specific for the rock or if it's just bugged right now. But it would sure make this a heck of a lot easier for navigating, right? Because up here. And welcome, Felix. I haven't seen you here before. Thanks for stopping in and hanging. Hope you had a good week thus far. Soon to come. Gotcha. You're still pretty new and never done mining the game? Yeah, no worries. I have only recently started ROC Mining. So we kind of learned together. There'll be a link in the description on YouTube. There'll also be a link in Discord, in chat for my Discord. So if you join my Discord, there's an SC resources section, and in there I have posted all the tidbits and information for when you're doing mining, as far as gems, shale, obsidian, and all that good stuff. Thank you for the support and the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate that. And Katie my puppy dog will thank you as well. So what I've learned coming in is nice and slow, because the last time I came in I almost flipped it, and that would have been very bad. So we got our plate up to kind of gauge where we're at. So engine's off with I. Ship off with U. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn everything back on. For some reason I'm still... Still a little shaking here. I think we're good here, so I'll shut everything off. Jump out. Oh, Amanda, it's not, I'm good for the follows over on Twitch. It's just, concurrent viewers to hit affiliate. So what I do for unloading, my backpack's clear. 112 should fit in here. And then I'll just run over to my 2 SU crate. And I'm flying the Valkyrie. So in the Valkyrie, you can actually fit 2 rocks back here. And cargo or SU containers. So when I do solo rock mining, which is pretty much what I've been doing, I just throw the rock over here, obviously, and then my 2 SU container right off to the side. Yeah, I think the game loops now have just basically been salvaging and rock mining until everything kind of stabilizes. Okay, and we are looking for multiples of 620s. I definitely, the cheat sheet that's in the SC resources on my Discord, I use that religiously when I'm streaming. Okay, landing gear up. Get some altitude here. We're gonna hit V, just switch over to scanning. Or no, V, there we go. So we got an 1820. So 38, 40. Nope, we need a 3720 for it to be a gem. We got 17 and 550. 12, 530. So we'll head over in this direction. Usually on Aberdeen, once you, it can be tough to find them initially, but once you start finding Hadanite and the other gems and stuff like that, everything just kind of starts spawning in after that. So 3840. You sure forgot how beautiful the game was. Your daughter's game is cartoony 16-bit. Sure. Is that on the Switch? Is that correct? Switch is supposed to, the Switch 2 is supposed to have a, so 4340 is a 620. They're supposed to have their debut. They get kind of ticked off with all the different leaks and stuff. So one thing also for if you're new to gem mining, so signature of 620, and then you'll be able to tell, so say the number's not popping up, when you get over to the signature and it turns, if you see that real tight cluster there, that'll also be an indication that they're gems. The hills are very good. They're alive with Hadanite. So now it's just, they can be a little bit tougher to get to. They are just going to challenge us tonight, aren't they? For the placement of these gems. And I had started out in the daytime because it's so much easier to see. Landing gear down. See, I think we can go. Trying to find a nice flat area where we can land, or at least one where maybe the back area is a little bit tipped, so when we put that ramp up we don't get stuck. So we'll do a nice slow descent here. And you know what, let's go ahead a little bit forward. This should work here. And a nice slow touchdown. Let's open up that back gate. Okay, let's close her up. So always make sure you throw your engines off. Make sure your shields are up just in case. We're going to hold down Y. Jump out of our seat. Like I said, the Valkyrie hasn't got a golden pass, so it's looking for the F. There are no buttons, except for this one over here. Which coincidentally, I thought this was the button for the door for this guy, and I could never find the button for the ramp. So that is the button for the ramp. I definitely can. And that's perfect placement. I can't do any better than that. She plays on her tablet when you're on the PC? Gotcha. Okay, so U to turn everything on, I for the engines. And we're going to back up nice and slowly. Make sure our lights are on. Okay, let's see where we're going here. Straight ahead. That would be a good song. So since I've been making tracks, that's what you guys are hearing now in the background. I found a good AI song creator. So I've been creating a lot of tracks for Star Citizen to have some fun with. And probably by this weekend, I'll have a couple playlists put together. I'm putting one together for mining, one for salvaging. And it'll kind of be a combination of songs for salvaging, songs for mining, and then a little bit of ambient thrown in here and there that you guys are more than welcome to use. Play the video, listen to the music while you're in Star Citizen. Felix, yes I am. Yep, I got dual VKBs. So I have the standard NXT Evo regular stick on the right, the Space Edition. And then my left stick is, you know what? Is the Omni Throttle. If you are looking at getting a pair of sticks, I think each one of these was like 185. I got like the upgraded version, and the only difference is where your thumb would rest for the button. Instead of a button, it's a 4-way hat switch. That's realistic the only difference. But if you're looking at getting sticks for Star Citizen, I can't say enough good things about the VKBs. They're recommended to me from a friend, good friend. And I'm not sponsored by them at all. And I can't say enough good things. Coffee time. So why isn't this popping up with my... Okay, let's switch over. Back over to mining. For some reason it's not popping up. Okay, so I have not run into this before. Oh, there we go. I think the server's just finally catching up. Okay, we'll start with this guy. Maybe the other ones will go. So if you look, we have our optimal range right here. We're good here. And we're gonna manage our power. And there's a little slice of pie here. As the green bar goes up, you want to keep it within the green, and the pie will fill up. Oh, nice. Just got a pair of them this week. They are fantastic, aren't they? Did you go with the straight stick and then the Omni Throttle? Or did you go both straight sticks? So we're going to increase our power here. We're going to feather it out. Omni straight. Gotcha. The only thing I don't have... I thought about getting like the pedals at some point. But... why did that keep on switching over? You're stuck with the Xbox controller because of sanctions. You can't receive mail from Gotcha. I have a Xbox and a PS5 controller. I've wanted to do... I'd like to find the time to do ship reviews. You know, like the Vulture, I created a pretty cool song for it. And in my head, I can close my eyes and visualize how I want to do each one of the shots. But it's just the time. But I know if you turn your mouse settings like way down, so you get like a nice smooth curve. You can use the joysticks to get some really nice pans and stuff. In the Toby tracker next, nice. Yep, I got the Toby 5. So I got the VKBs about 4 or 5 months ago, and then I got the right after that I picked up the Toby eye tracker. It is fantastic, except for right now for some reason it's all bugged out and won't let me use it in 4.0, the preview. So why are these not showing up? Helps if in fracture mode, right? See. Oh, that one finally popped up. There we go. Maybe the servers just has to catch up. Does this one do it also? Oh. So for the VKBs, I tried doing my own bindings, but it was very overwhelming. So I used a gentleman named Buzzkiller. He has VKB bindings. He also does like verpals and stuff like that. So those are the bindings that I use, and it took me about a month to kind of get used to them. And I really like his bindings. Same. Oh, so you do use buzz killers? Bindings for your VKBs? Sudacon? Let's move up a little bit to the optimal. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I had looked at what's the other gentleman? He's a streamer. Subliminal. I tried out his bindings. But there's a lot of apps. Wasn't it like one or two apps that you had to have to go along with it? And Buzzkiller just had the one app and stuff. So I was like, well, I prefer just to have one thing installed. And he does a good job for putting out the updates. I had messaged him on Reddit, and I'm like, dude, these are awesome. Do you have a Patreon or a PayPal to throw some cash his way? Like $20, right? For him just taking the time to do that. But he's like, oh, I've been thinking about it, but just haven't done it. I'm like you should, because a lot of us really appreciate all the time. And he does it, for those that are not familiar with his bindings, he does it for the VKBs, he does it for like Thrustmaster, the Verpals, and I think a couple other different sticks as well. So, I mean, he puts a lot of time and effort into it. And it definitely makes mine and everybody else that uses them gameplay a lot smoother. So I'm gonna switch from, got my joystick here, there we go. So it's kind of taken 30 to 40 seconds for it actually to pop up. For Buzzkiller, you don't need the Joy to key since the files are already there, but you installed anyways. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought you had to have the Joy to key to use his bindings, because he has on the Joy to key he has like the 4.0 preview, like the standard and the reversed. Unless I completely missed something. Maybe it's something new he started doing. MP, you need to find your voice stack license key to get that installed. I've heard about that. Zenerin was telling me about how he uses it and stuff. Said it's pretty handy. The Joker in the Dark Knight had some really good advice. Never do anything for free. So we're gonna feather off a little bit. So we're just gonna let this sit here. Oh, we're gonna push over to the optimal range. Here we go. So what's your favorite game loop, Sudacom? I'm curious, when you started out, what was your, what starter ship did you take? I did the cutter when I first started. And then as everybody knows, you get into the game, you figure out what you like and stuff, then you know, upgrade your ship and all that stuff, and get your fleet. Space trucking and bunker missions, nice. I enjoy doing the cargo hauling when it works. I want to do bunkers, but pretty much it would just be solo. So I'm definitely looking for somebody to run bunkers with, either, excuse me, on or off stream. I should say I was a big Tarkov player, and then PvE came out, and then I enjoyed playing the PvE because you don't get all the cheaters and stuff. And I think level 41 in the PvE right now, and I basically only log in to change my fuel canisters for my Bitcoin farm and do the daily hand-in tasks just for the XP. Bought the Avenger Titan package back in 22, but never played until this past Christmas. You bought the Zeus Mark II? Nice. Let me try to reposition here, because we are getting thrown around everywhere. Yeah, I started about 2.5 years ago. When I started, the Cutter had just come out for the starter ship. And the only thing that was in the game was box missions, bunkers, and like a little bit of exploration. So Zenderin that hangs out on chat and on my stream every once in a while when we run together. He was my Sherpa and just a really great guy. Became good friends. Kept in touch off and on. And then probably July when I built a new system, I started taking Star Citizen a little more seriously, and salvage had come in, cargo hauling came in, and then came the persistent hangars and the cargo elevators and stuff. So I really enjoyed those nice chill game loops. But when 4.0 went to EPTU, when I was flying in Pyro with my Cutlass Black, it worked out good. I wanted some more range, so I ended up upgrading my Cutlass Black to the Zeus CL, and I pretty much use that for my daily driver. And now and then to replace the Cutty Black, I got the Valkyrie. Been very happy with that, with this ship. It's like a Cutty Black / a Cutty Blue, because you got the side door cannons. Granted, I really just run solo, so. And you don't have access for a lot of the weapon stuff like you do for the Cutty Black. So you only have like the size 2 or 3 guns, whatever, in the front. Hey, Zenerin. I was propping you up there a little bit. We get a medium toughness. It's gonna take a little bit. A little bit to pop the rocks. I got up today and put the dogs out, got them in right away. Went to go start my car, and I have an app for my auto start, and the app was down. So I him and hot and finally ran out to my car real fast in my shorts and a parka and started my car up. I was like, you know, the polar vortex and the negative 20 degrees, just work. You're just going to comment on how Zen's ears must have been ringing. What's the other adage? I think a girl I dated in high school would say that her nose was itching. So let's get back here a little bit. There we go. And notice that what is there we go. So it's taking about 30 seconds to. Your ears were burning. You had room from then. We were bewitched. But she twinkled, right? I did my weekly 1 Powerball ticket and 1 Mega Million ticket. So if I win, I'll be giving away ships. I'm gonna build a very nice barn dominium, and I'm gonna contract somebody to build me a full-size, life-size replica of a vulture on hydraulics. You guys can watch me stream from that. A little bit of a pipe dream, but you never know, right? How epic would that be? She is a tough one. I've given her full energy, Captain. So has anybody played the PTU with the latest patch? I'm curious to see how things are going with that. Let's feather back just a little bit. And kaboom. Okay, let's play 500 pickup for the head knight. Let's try to position ourselves a little bit there. So I'm just hitting tab to ping. That highlights them. I wish with tabbing and pinging them, it would actually, I mean, they stay highlighted a little bit, but until they disappear. I wish it could go a little bit longer, or I wish there was a setting, right, that you could put in like increments for seconds. Your wife would divorce you if you ever did something like that after winning the lottery? But just think of how many horses you could buy for your daughter. And I'm sure there's a few things you can get on your wife's bucket list. So you'd be like, well, hey, yes, I did get this, right? But look what I got you. And always follow that up by I love you, right? It's easier to ask for forgiveness. She get 1 horse and a whole team to care for it. My sister did horses. She did draft horses. And those very large, beautiful creature. I mean, the thing was just enormous. And the one she had, his name was Lazarus. She actually had rescued him. Somebody's gonna turn him into meat. And unfortunately he had a cleft palate. So she had him for as long as she could. Okay, is there anything else out here? Yes, we have a few more. Ah. Nope. Got one more piece over yonder. I think there's one more. Wasn't there one more over here to the left? Oh, there it is. It's on the other side of the tree. Didn't stump us. Yeah, I'll be here all night. Well, most of the night. Okay. So we'll make our nice treacherous trip back. Slow and steady wins the race. I have off stream hit a rock at the wrong angle and literally flipped my rock. So it does come in handy to have a max airlift with you just in case that happens. And whoa, let's go nice and slow. There we go. Perfect. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, I for the engines, you to shut off the power. And let's turn the power back on. Looks like we're still bugged out with it. I think it's settled down now. Engines off. Power down. Okay, there we go. Get your strength from cleaning up the stalls. Nothing wrong with a hard day's work. And then I'll just shift click and it'll automatically transfer over. Then I can just click and drag to stack them. So where are we at? I'm trying to see what my hydration level is. So we're still good. We're plenty good here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna find our next. So the vulture is bugged out, so my MFDs don't show up. So I got to recycle the power. So the power is on right now. It's not displaying, so I have to shut it off and then back on. There we go. But we will find our next signature of Hadanite, and then I'm gonna do my potty breaks to my dogs, or my dogs. Well, not for them, they'll actually do the pottying, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, switch over to scanning mode here. Those are going to be rocks. Let's get some altitude here. I was hoping that we'd have more sunlight. Hard to meet the girl shoveling poo? Yeah, but those poo give you some good arms, right? If that was 1860, it would have been something. So I'm going to split the difference. that out. Should have, yep. VTOLs are up. Some super spoiled doggos. Hopefully you've been having better weather. We got slammed with freezing rain the last couple of days. We got a little bit of snow, but we have like our highs are negatives and the lows are like negative 20 to 30 below. Tomorrow, surprisingly, it's supposed to warm up to like 30 degrees. And then starting Saturday, the vortex comes back down. So we have like a week of not hitting above zero and temps between minus 30 and minus 50 with the wind chill. So, yay. So looking forward to that. For anybody that's never experienced that, when you've had consecutive days where it's frozen like that, everything's basically freezer burned, and it's like walking on pink styrofoam sheets that you get at like Menards, Home Depot, or Lowe's. That's exactly what it sounds and feels like. So here, let me do my speed limiter up. Let's go full bore.
Out here in the black, far from Earth's light, we sail the stars through the endless night. On the raft, we're bound by fate. Cargo
Okay, so we're at 9,200.
steel walls hum with the engine.
We're just to head that way. See if we get nothing else. Some other stuff pops up. You always hate it when I'm warm to 30 degrees in those conditions. It's so slippery then. Yeah. Yeah, right now we have a lot of black ice, especially up on the bridges, right? 4960. There we go.
On this ship we find our place to stay. Through the void we carry on. The raft is home where we belong.
So even if you didn't know what that signature was over to the right, you can take a look at it. You can see that they're spread out. So you know that those are going to be rocks.
Trade goods and secrets on the run. Under the same moon we're never done. The refts are life.
1,000.
A career in space we stay on track. From distant ports to forgotten moons.
Okay. I think we should be able to get right actually up here.
Living on the raft we drift and roam.
Throw our VTOLs and our landing gear down here.
The stars are home. Space is vast, but we make our way. On this ship we find our place.
And a nice, gentle, soft touchdown.
Carry on. The raft is home where we belong. Lost in the
My Discord chart is very helpful, by the way. Thanks for that. You're very welcome.
never fail. Through the endless sky we found our
I'm glad you find it handy. It definitely helps, right? I usually, like right now, I have that pulled up on my second monitor.
cargo on our backs, but the stars are
So I can keep track. Otherwise, I'd have to have a calculator out to try to decipher multiples of 620, right? Let's throw that down. We're in the grass, so we're good. Close the doors here.
from dawn to dusk.
And they're going to double close.
Time of cargo, but we're
And the gems are going to be right there to our right. So you can...
ride the stars. This career in space.
So engine's off. We're to hold down Y. I think I have... Don't I have a chart in there for mining? Just some of the basic stuff. I think in the... I think I posted that right above it, I want to say. Here, I can take a look real quick. So that's rock types. Oh, I have the asteroid signature increments. That's what it is. So I got C-type, S-type, P-type, M-type, Q-type, E-type, and panels on there. And then for rock types, we have gems, shale, fiesque, obsidian, atasamite, quartzite, Genesis, Granite, and Indigenous. Okay, as I said, I am going to take a quick break. So, you guys are new to the channel. I have a very cool break time potty screen for my puppies. And I'm just going to keep my playlist going for the Stanton music that I created. So I'll turn that up. I'll mute my mic. I'll say hi to them for you. And timer says 9 minutes. I'm usually back in 5. So I appreciate everybody's time for hanging and your support over on Twitch and YouTube. And I will see you guys in about 6 minutes.
Navigating stars blazing trails through wormholes and comet tails. Poor trestlers like never pales. Our hearts beat like solar flails. Stanton system, our home afar. Chasing dreams through every star. Warps and jumps leave not a scar. Cosmic winds are guiding bar. Zero gravity dreams in flight. Sailing through the endless night. Poor Trestlers beacon shining white. In the void we'll reunite. Navigating stars blazing trails through wormholes and comet tails. Poor Trestlers like never pales. Our hearts beat like solar climbing up to the meadow skies, scraping dreams with rusted ties, hoping we can cash them in for a life where we can win. Bolts and wires in my hands, turning scraps to golden strands. Every piece a step ahead in the station where we tread. Scraping stars for brighter days, turning bits to better ways. In the dark we see the light, making future from the night. Space is worn and weary smiles,
debris to destiny. We build our world's legacy. Hands of steel and hearts of dreams, turning metal into schemes. Scraping stars for brighter days, turning bits to bad ways. In the dark, we see the light, making future from the night. Star so bright, I'm navigating. Cargo holds won't keep me waiting. Lone star holder on my journey. Space and silence won't deter me. Hauling through the Stanton's glow, all alone but in the flow. Materials packed in crates so tight. In the dark, I own the night. No team, no crew, I'm flying solo. Solar winds give whispers mellow. Systems check, controls are steady. All is calm and I'm already hauling through the Stanton's glow.
And we are back. The music set there. Switch over to the game here. Thanks for hanging by. Ben, Katie says, thank you. Oh, you know what time it is? It's time to do Katie and Sam's theme song. Pause to the stars. As I drink.
Left the world behind, riding starlight with open minds. Katie's eyes glow like Saturn's rings. Sam barks along as the cosmos sings. Through short fields we chase the breeze, floating free among galaxies.
Get some sustenance here.
Lost and we don't care, drifting weightless and solar
Thank you.
flares. Two dogs a dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars, waving at Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way,
Do one more drink here.
We found a place near a comet's glow, a secret world where stardust flows.
Smoothies can't beat them.
That shakes the air. Katie's grin says she doesn't care.
You know what? We'll do one more. Reason we're not doing cruise. So last time I drank cruise, I ended up dying. In power on and throw our engines on here. Okay, let's get back at her. Come up nice and slow. Lights on. There's our head night. Okay, let's activate mining mode. Such a catchy tune. Go a little bit closer so we're in that optimal range there on the left. Okay. So I found and that was Katie and Sam's theme song. They were so excited about that. So it's been a little buggy tonight as far as excuse me. As far as the UI coming up for once you get to that optimal range for mining. So I found that takes anywhere from 30 to 40 seconds for it to actually register. Made coffee and then forgot about it after being so excited you were making it. Oh. That also helps to make sure you're in fracture mode. I'll be here all night. Okay, so let's increase our power for our laser. And we want to stay in that optimal range. We do not want to hit the red. Bad things happen. If you get into the red, back up as far as you can safely, because it will explode and it will disable your rock. Please tip the waitress on your way out. So one thing that I've had the habit of doing is when I'm getting ready in the morning, I put the dogs out, get them in, jump in the shower, and then I go to make my coffee as I go to my lunch ready, and I'll throw my Yeti tumbler there. And you know how many times I forgot that I left the lid on it when I put it underneath the coffee maker? And then I have coffee everywhere. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's done that. Okay, let's feather out that power a little bit on the laser. Let that slice fill up. The rock is a rockin'. So when that slice fills up, the laser actually shuts off automatically, which is kind of nice. And if you switch over to your extraction, I believe Rekar or Medi was mentioning that pieces don't fly as far everywhere. Because it's uncommon when the rock breaks to find a couple pieces like by your ship. So that's why I use a pour over coffee maker. Sure. So what do you guys think of the playlist, the music that I created? You guys enjoying it? I have a little bit in there for salvage, a little bit ambient space themed. I have a little bit for running cargo. I'll check chat in a second. Don't want to make the mistake of looking at chat and getting to that overcharge. There we go. Can I say that you've never had that coffee experience, but don't have a Yeti either? It's just basically just a double-walled coffee mug. Tumbler, I guess you could call it. I usually go with the Yetis. I have good luck with them, quality-wise. And then for water and like iced tea and stuff like that, cold drinks, I'll put those in a hydro flask. So we're optimal. Let's back off a little, feathered a little bit. Still would be nice if there was a parking brake on the rock so it isn't moving around so darn much. There we go. Back up a little bit so we're right at that optimal mark. If the rock is rockin', don't come a knockin'. Okay, we're gonna start feathering back the power for the laser, or they say lays. There we go. Another one. Another one bites the dust, literally. A little bit further here. Back up a little bit. Give it a few seconds for it to register. There we go. Okay, full power. You think it'd be great if the rock was a tracked vehicle instead of wheeled? Like skid steer, yeah. I would actually like to see that. That's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna feather off the power there a little bit so we don't overcharge it. There we go. Let's reposition here. So a little bit further forward. Get that optimal range. There we go. Looks like we got one more. Uno más. Back off the laser power there a little bit. So when does anybody know when the year? I don't think it's Year of the Dragon this year. Does anybody know when that starts? Is that next week? So we're at optimal. There we go. Popped up. This one's charging up pretty fast there. Back off that power a little bit. Okay, let's switch over to extraction mode. Yeah, you hear the dodo? I can get behind that. Let's back up a little bit here. Do another ping. So I did one modification to Buzzkiller's bindings. I ended up using my left Omni throttle for obviously forward and backwards, but I used the left to right for going repositioning left to right because it was originally twist, and I didn't find that intuitive whatsoever. So basically, drive with the left Omni throttle. And then I use my mouse to control the mining laser position. And for those of you that are new to Star Citizen, it's always nice to have multiple game loops that you enjoy. So for me, I enjoy salvaging, cargo running, and I'm really getting into the rock mining. It's a nice, chill game loop. So that way, if something's bugged, like cargo, you have other game loops that you can do. When they start fixing all the missions and there's more like search missions and find the missing person and stuff, I'll definitely be picking up those because I haven't really done those at all. Come on, there we go. Reposition ourselves here. What is the year of this year for the Chinese New Year? I do agree that the dodo would suit, but yeah, that just does not want to get picked up. Yeah, I wish, like you had mentioned, that it would be a little bit bigger of a pool for picking stuff up. Come on, I'm touching you. There we go. You're the snake. Boy, I don't think that sounds any better. So we got one more piece of hand night there. It looks like the sun is coming up for us. And you guys can also see on the right, the bar tells us how full we are for SCU. It is very fitting, isn't it? Okay, so let's switch off of mining. Switch to our third person. Ooh. Just got a little too fast there. And like I said, when you approach the ramp, up nice and easy. Because you can flip it. Switch back over to... Looks like we're not moving backwards, so engine's off. Power down the rock. We will hold down Y to pop out of our seat. We'll jump back here. And let's unload into our backpack. So we'll split this into 100. So do 100. We'll run over to our glorious container here. And shift click, and that transfers everything over. And we'll grab the last little bit. 120.
Mining rocks and cosmic skies, in the starlight we will rise. Quantanium's a risky game. Danger's
And our back is closed, everything's powered off. Let's go find our next 620 signature.
treasures rare. In this void we break galactic miners on the run, drilling deep till work is done, bringing back the sparkling gold into
Like I said, Valkyrie's buggy. So shut off, turn back on, then our MFTs will pop on. Engine's on. Our VTOLs are there. Let's pop up nice and easy. Landing gear up and VTOLs up.
engines hum with cosmic drive,
And then we will switch over to scanning mode.
scanning out the precious gems, ores that never dull nor dim.
Even though we are on a desolate mustard planet, nice pretty sunrise here. Lessons learned. Hey Wolfie, how you doing, guy?
Stars in every hue, hoping for
So I'm just gonna keep on venturing out. Hey guy. Long time no talk. How's your week going? How was your weekend? Did you and Rob do any runs in Tarkov? Okay, so we had a 9200. $19.50. You always gotta have the potty mouth.
metal town, rusty walls don't bring us down, stars outside and grime within, life aboard we always win.
So mountains regions are the best place to actually find Hadanite.
Engines hum a midnight tune, dirty floors but sky so blue, rocket grease
So head over. It does come with like a catch-22, right? Because you do have to try to find a flat place to land, which can be a pain. So 1820 is not a multiple of 620. If it was 1860, would be good. Sounds good, guy. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi.
alien sights on every trip,
Puppy say hi to you too. MP off to rack out. Y'all take care and be safe. You as well, guy. Thanks for stopping and hanging. Hopefully I'll catch you in a few days. So 6820 is a multiple of 620. So there are. I'm gonna overshoot it a little bit. So our VTOLs are landing gear down. Yeah, it's a good signature, isn't it? So we're just passing it up now. Right below us there. So do a nice soft touchdown here. Make sure landing gear is down. Yep. Love out a little bit.
Cold winds whisper secrets as we fly. Footprints vanish.
And I'll throw it on my back door. There's a joke to be had there.
Beneath our gloves in this frozen maze.
Apparently your back door is happy. Just wants to open and close. I think that'll be good. Let's try going up a little bit further forward. See if we can't just get on that perfect angle. I think that'd be pretty close. There we go. We'll call that good. So engine's off. Our shields are up. Hold on wide. Jump out of our seat. Oh, I would love to have this have a golden pass before summer comes. And we are in the weeds. Perfect. Okay. U to turn everything on, I for the engines. We're gonna back up nice and slowly.
Caves of crystal pulse with ghostly light. Reflecting dreams in the
Didn't have to go too far, did we? Switch over to mining. You're watching another streamer looking for Hadanite. We came across a 9920, so I told him to go back. Everyone argued with me that it wasn't Hadanite. However, they're surprised when they finally found. Did you go back and check? Nice. See how long it takes for it to register here. Fracture mode also helps. Okay, she got full power here. Whoa, that started heating up pretty darn fast there. Got a very powerful laser. Move on to the next one. This one looks like it could be a little bit trickier with the power. But honestly, it's mining with the rock and just feathering the laser. It's pretty easy. There we go. Got that one popped. You wonder if CIG will ever make any more mining lasers for the rock? It'd be probably be beneficial to have like like the mole or the prospector, where you can put in stuff to filter out like the impurities and stuff. Let's back off that power. Another thing you can do if it's getting hot really fast, you can also just move your laser off of it too. But if you get to that overcharge, back up as fast as you can. Okay, come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Let's try this one here. There we go. I try not to go above like 3/4 if I can help it. Just play it safe. Yeah, I think it is. It's either server lag or it's currently bugged right now. I'm not sure which one it is. That one crept up pretty darn fast. I'm not going to say anything about the S's, because so far this has been pretty darn good. There we go. Hey Alpha, welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you've had a nice chill Wednesday. This is the preview channel. I haven't done I tried doing the PT when the first one initial dropped, but I wasn't able to access my inventory, and I wasn't able to call in a ship. So there's been 2 patches since then, but I've just been staying in the the 4.0 preview channel because everything that I'm, working on, like mining and stuff, making money, stays. So I would jump into the PTU if there was like something brand new that's exciting to test out. So obviously last year it was Pyro. So I was playing that as soon as I went to Wave 1. Because at that point there was going to be a wipe, so it really didn't make any sense to grind. Hey, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. So my puppy Katie will thank you. However, when the pop-up comes up, she doesn't know how to say subscribe. She knows how to say follow. Thank you again for your support. Appreciate it. Ooh, let's back off that power. You find servers start acting like that more as they get more populated. I remember when the 4.0 preview came out, sorry, I had to mute myself to clear my throat. I jumped on it that afternoon, and before everybody else got home to jump in on, and the game ran. I've never experienced a game running that smooth. It was fantastic. The new maintenance missions are at the outpost in Pyro now, repairing things for all the building stuff. I did see a couple of videos. So isn't one, I think one of it's like replacing fuses, correct? And then I think the other one that I saw was using the multi-tool to repair like pipes and stuff like that. Is that correct? Or do they have some other ones also? I haven't ventured into Pyro in the live preview at all. I'm gonna kind of staying in stand for now. I heard some people are, it's Pyro, right? So it's lawless, so a lot of people are getting griefed. Ooh, luckily I caught that before I overcharged it. Replacing fuses and fixing pipes, gotcha. Have you been running that game loop then? Testing it out? And if you have been, are you enjoying that? Pretty interesting game loop and good content? Yeah, it's something, right? Something different, something new. Have you done a lot of those missions then? That is our last Had Night. It's raining Had Night everywhere. Okay, let's switch into extraction mode. We'll do our little ping thing here, and we'll start picking up all the little rocks of plenty. Oh, this is Aphorite. This isn't Had Night. That's alright. Right now, people are heading to the gateway to take care of a pirate issue. That's the kind of thing that you want to see for this game, especially when you have company space, stations, land bases, and ships. Like the Kraken. The Kraken's be pretty dope when it comes out. Can you imagine that 65 people on a ship? That would just be insane. The one big ship I'm looking forward to is the Ironclad. But I think the biggest game loop that I'm looking forward to, I'm sure like everybody else and probably yourself, is the base building. Being able to mine resources, craft stuff, and have set up your own like little shop, like you do in like Fallout 76. I think that would be a lot of fun. And basically kind of set up my own like little personal, I guess you could adequate it to like Lowe's, Menards, or Home Depot, depending on what part of the US you live in. The ships they showed in Squadron 42, from what you've heard, are supposed to be bigger than the Kraken. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I definitely think, like you said, like space stations are going to be run by orgs. I can't wait till we start. Hopefully by the end of the year we'll start seeing some base building, or maybe they'll surprise us and we'll see something as infancy before then. You know, a lot of concerns about pirates when they with base building. I'll probably house myself in Staten, so you won't have to worry too much about that at all. But kind of like they said, you know, it's low risk, low reward, high risk, high rewards. So, because even if you put a base in Pyro, I mean, you get a whole, you get the whole surface of a planet. So somebody really has to explore to find your base. especially if they hold true to eventually increasing the actual size of the planets, the diameter and stuff. So I think we had one stray up here we'll grab as we get stuck on all these rocks with the rock. Rocks getting stuck on the rocks. Come on now. Would hope that would perform better than F-150 or F-250, but all this way just to grab one. There we go. So back up towards the ship. And we get one little piece right by the engine over here. You want to exist in this game at some point? Like what you do actually sees a semblance of impact? Yeah. I mean, once, you know, base building comes in and your own refinery and mining and stuff, you know, finally these game loops have a purpose other than just doing them to practice, to have fun with your friends or stream or whatever. Or just learning the game loops in general. Yeah, that would definitely that'd be nice once everything kind of comes to a head. It actually means something. I completely agree. Ease up nice and easy here. We'll stop for a second, make sure we're not, oh, we're bumping around a little bit. I think it'll be good here. Engines off, power down. Hold down Y to jump out. So they said Squadron 42, right? 2020, is it 6? So oh, that's a nice one. So I'm assuming if they're going to be smart, right? They're going to have to release 1.0 right after Squadron releases, because, you know, the influx of people playing Squadron that are going to love the game, you get done with the game and be like, you know, other typical games. Okay, I passed it. Now what, right? What's the new shiny thing? And then, you know, they'll finish it and be like, oh, wait, they're Star Citizen. I mean, I can continue my adventure in this open world. That's to be the best case scenario, I think, for releasing. I don't know if we'll get Nyx this year. Maybe Nyx system will be next year. But yeah, like everybody, definitely looking forward to the base building aspect. And having all the game loops kind of converge finally. We got a power on, we have our engines on here. Please put your tables in the upright position as we take off. I believe that's a plan between 42 and SC. Yeah, that makes the most sense, right? We're gonna pop up here and get some altitude. Then I'm gonna switch into scan mode. Maybe? There we go. So we had a 13,650. Yeah, I agree too. I'm glad that they said they were going to focus on the playability and stabilize everything. Like, I always say to people that are new to Star Citizen, if you play for 7 days, you play 8 hours a day, 3 of those days, you're going to have a fantastic experience. 2 days, you're going to have an okay experience. You'll be able to play the game and maybe you'll be able to get around the bugs, but still be able to be somewhat successful. And like the other 2 days is just gonna be a complete shit show. It's kind of how I explain it to everybody. But when the game works like it is tonight, it's fantastic. Though I am expecting something to happen by the time I go to sell my stuff. I just don't want to jinx myself. I'm gonna grab something to drink here. My voice is getting a little crackly.
Glacier pass through hidden caves.
Oh, there we go.
Mysterious
So we got a 13.
sea waves.
What's this guy? Bill.
Snowy whispers guide
13 something? We'll head over to both these.
towards the light of break of day.
Let's get some altitude here. You keep trying to spread the message of coming to SC for the experience, not the win, because you always be disappointed. Sure.
Echoes bouncing off the walls.
That's gonna be a single rock down there.
Open crates with frozen
That's not gonna be a multiple of 620. Okay, there's that. Let's get a little more altitude here.
frozen quests in the night.
12,880. I should extend my charts out. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll extend them out for 620. Figure out what the highest signature you can actually find in the game is. Those are going to be rocks because they're all spread out. We had 1840. If we had an 1860, that would be golden. But so I found like right the area leading up to the mountainous region and then actually on kind of like the hilly mountains is like the best place to find like hadanite and stuff. So see if I'll get proven wrong right now. So we're at 1840. Ah, this is a song for stacking SU crates out of the hopper and the vulture. Okay. What do we got here? 7440. That is what we're looking for. And coincidentally, that's the highest number on my chart. Let's get some altitude so we don't crash anything. And now the question is, can we find a flat enough area? We could probably get one right here. Okay, here we go. So we'll put a landing gear down. Oh, this will work out nicely. A nice, gentle, easy touchdown. Make sure our landing gear did register. Yeah, it did. Where's that gonna put me? Be a little creative landing here in between the stumps. Nobody likes to get stumped, right? Okay.
Broken's call from fractured dreams, yet we mold them seam by seam. The depot calls, the hustle beats.
Really? I didn't think it was that unlevel. Oh, there's probably a tree underneath me. That's probably what it was. We're good. So engines off. Keep our shields up here. Hold on, why to jump out of our seats? And I always turn sideways, go sideways down. Kind of skip the whole ladder animation. And I think I grabbed stuff out of here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. It's daytime. Current temperature on the planet is probably like 500 degrees. Oh, when you're rock mining on Aberdeen, you do need a Pembroke suit. If you don't have one, you can still mine, but you're going to be limited to like 6 minutes before you literally start on fire and combust. Mend you up for a bit. Gotta get your daughter ready and walk her to school. Yeah, no worries. Have a good, safe walk with your daughter. If I don't see you, have a fantastic day. And I'll catch you on my Friday stream, I'm sure. We don't need the light on. That's just wasting power there. Okay. So switch over. There we go. Yep, you can't buy it in any of the stores. I think you can find it. So what I do is I bought my Pembroke suits on the... You do have to buy them in the pledge store. And then, obviously, anything on the pledge store, you know, can be taken, right? Somebody can gank you for it. If you do buy it and you get ganked... Okay, there's no way. Because I know I didn't pass up the Haddonite, like, it wasn't that far away. So if you do buy it in the pledge store and somebody ganks it, there's obviously not a lost and found in Star Citizen at all. So what you can do is go back to the pledge store, refund it, then just rebuy the suit. And then bada bing, bada boom. God, this rock handles like complete crap. I guess one of the bugs I've been experiencing tonight is you find the signature for the rocks, and I land right by it, or just a little bit of ways, and then it seems to spawn further away. So when you're loading up the rock, go nice and slow, because it is possible to flip it. Okay, step here for a second, make sure we're not sliding back. Okay, engines, power off. Excuse me. And I'll just come back here. Those are up. Like I said, since the Valkyrie has not had a golden pass as of yet, you have to look for there's no buttons. You have to look for the little F icon for interaction. So yeah, from upgrading from the Cuddy Black to the Valkyrie, it's been fantastic. I've had no complaints. A little more storage. You do have a little bit of the Cuddy Blue mixed in, right? Because you do have door guns. So landing gear up. We're gonna switch over. There should be. See, now it's there. Before it was showing me it was back behind the... That's right. So let me position us here. Or landing gear down. I think this is probably be a safer spot over here. to land on. Just make sure my landing gear's down. Yes. I'm looking at chat and not watching where I'm flying. Hold on a second here. Bear with me, guys. This should put us at a nice angle for the ramp to come down on. There we go. Let's see, throw the ramp down real quick. Yeah, we're good. We're back up. So engines off. Why to get out of our seat? So did you end up picking up a Pembroke in the on the pledge store then? Okay, so the rocks are right there. Okay, so U to power up, I for the engines. And we'll come up nice and slowly. There we go. Ooh, I might have to reposition after this is done. That's a little too high up. Luckily, the Valkyrie does have the option where you can open up the side doors, just like the Cuddy Black. And part of the door that opens actually comes out for like a step too. Probably mount something for us then. Yeah, part of me wonders, and there's been speculation if they did that on purpose, but I switch over to fracture mode. But I'm not sure if they did that on purpose. I wonder if they do it just to kind of make some of the better loot a little more rare to do contested zones and stuff. That's my thought. Feather back a little bit, so we'll blow ourselves up. So, Gray Death, right? I think it took me a second there to phonetically do the name. How's your week been? Are you Star Citizen for a while? Are you a newcomer to Star Citizen, or been playing for quite a while? Do you do a lot of mining? So like my typical game loops, I'll do mining, do a lot of salvage with the vulture. Oh, we got a medium-sized rock here. And now I'm just kind of getting into mining with the rock just for another game loop. Kind of stupid as that would be something readily available in normal space. Yeah, it does have, right, like the spacesuit look to it. Gotcha. Backer for a while. I started about 2.5 years ago. I think the Cutter had just come out as the starter ship. And I jumped in, and at that time you could do delivery missions and bunkers. Maybe a little bit of exploration. That was about it. So I probably did that. With my good friend, that's my Sherpa at the time, and did that for about a month or two, and then got back into Tarkov or whatever, Valheim maybe, and then when I went to getting back into PC gaming and stuff, probably about the last, I think 6 months now. I checked out Star Citizen to see what it had to offer. And between the cargo, the salvaging, I mean, it's a lot more game loops now, which is nice. You do cargo mostly? Have you been doing, so I've tried doing cargo in the 4.0 previous, currently what I'm in. And initially, right, it was running smooth, and then it got all kind of bogged down and stuff like that. Have you been running cargo in the preview? And have you had the same experience I think most people are having, where it's not going down the elevators, or it's not showing up, or it disappears, right? You 30k'd and you got all this extra cargo in your hangar? I think I had probably a handful of missions bug out on me, and I had so many stems and stuff, I ended up going to Grimhex with my raft to sell it just to get it out of my hangar. But yeah, I want to say this is my third time on stream doing ROC Mining, and really enjoying it. Just another chill game loop, right? When I do cargo running smaller missions that I can daisy chain, I'll probably use my Zeus. And then if I'm taking bigger stuff, I love my raft. Okay, push in here to the optimal range. There we go. Give the servers a second to figure out that I'm actually hovering on the rock. There we go. Cargo's been running pretty good mostly. Outside of elevators tend to be broken. They fixed a lot of the direct planetary missions. Okay. Maybe I'll check that off on my off-stream days, which is tomorrow. So my typical stream days are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time in the US. I usually go to 11. Wednesdays and Fridays go a little bit longer. Thursdays is my work from home day, and I have weekends off. So Fridays usually up to midnight, maybe 12:30. I'd love to be able to stay up longer, but late 40s and staying up late, not a very good combination. That's for the younger generation to do. Pull the all-nighters. Almost all of the direct planetary saved up and bought in game. Oh, nice. You bought a Taurus in game. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, the ships I own, I got the Cuddy Red, the Zeus CL, the Valkyrie, and the Vulture. Oh, let's back off that power a little bit here. There we go. We got 1, 2, 4 more rocks. Let's back up so we're in the optimal. A little bit further there. And give it a second for it to register. There we go. Ah, this is a medium size, so it'll take a little bit longer to crack it. Yeah, I think 2 ROC Mining streams ago, I was trying to show chat why you don't overheat a rock. overcharge it, and I backed up. I didn't back it up far enough, and when the rock exploded, I had one come in and take out my rock. That was kind of funny. So Aberdeen, so a RECGAR men recommended just going to one of the facilities, calling it back up. So I did that, load it back up, and went back out. It's one of those moments where you just kind of shake your head back and forth, like, I knew better. But I was surprised how far it got me. I was back quite a ways. 8 ships and way too much money spread out over 12 years. Well, you figure if you like coffee, right, and you buy a cup of coffee a day, kind of just evens out, doesn't it? Or is that the optimistic way of looking at things? Figure some people go to bars, right? Some people go to coffee and stuff. Reposition. Because I keep on hopping everywhere. There we go. I think the biggest ship I wouldn't mind owning, but currently it's a JPEG and who knows when it's going to be released, is Ironclad. Definitely looking forward to the Ironclad. I just like the look of the ship. I'm a Drake fan. Duct tape and wires. Took me a little while to get like the aesthetics of like the Zeus CL and stuff, but I use that for my daily driver. Nice clean MFDs. It's a nice good ship all around to have, especially for exploring and pyro and stuff. Cuddy Red I love, however, there's the way the pilot seat comes up, there's that stupid beam that's literally like right in your peripheral, right where your eyes line up on the dash. People that have been on stream before know that absolutely drives me nuts. I've done some bunkers, but I prefer to do maybe a little bit more. It's just hard trying to find other people that want to do bunkers. So if you guys want to do bunkers either on stream or off stream, so lead right into my Discord. Plug, right? I do have a Discord link. Stream Element should throw it up. You guys are more than welcome to go over, check it out, join, and if you guys want to do like cargo or mining missions or salvage together, either on stream or off stream, just hit me up. I'm more than happy to go out. And if you've never done like the ROC Mining like I'm doing now, or salvage panels and stuff, be more than happy to kind of give you a tour, let you borrow my ship. Come back a little bit more for the optimal. Come back a little bit more. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now registered. We'll get up to about halfway, then we'll start, there we go, we'll start feathering the power back a little bit. Overcharging is never a good thing. Let's bring that back a little bit more for power-wise. There we go. Boom. Let's roll a little bit forward for the next one. Let's see where we're at for optimal. There we go. There we go. Let's throw our laser 100%. Give me a second here. For some reason... Oh, sorry about that. For some reason, Restream wasn't showing me all my chat messages. Like, you need to scroll down. Pretty close. The Ironclad and the Banu. The Merchant. Merchant Man. Do you think the Ironclad will come out this year? You're picking a Vulture next in game? You like how they have the hopper now? Mm-hmm. I love the Vulture. And we got that new ship coming out that's supposed to be between, size-wise, between the Vulture and the Reclaimer. So I'll be curious to see. Because it should be, what, every month we should be getting a new ship. Excuse me, should be being released. If CIG wants to keep on that cash flow. Oh, nice. You're the CCU chain. Yeah, I love the Vulture. That's the first thing I tell people. I'm like, get either the Titan or the Cutter. Those are my preferences. I'm partial to the Cutter, obviously being a Drake fan. I'm like, once you get the Cutter, do your missions and stuff, and when you can, get a Vulture. Because once you get a Vulture and salvage panels, you can make $1 million in a little over an hour pretty fast doing panel salvaging. So the Vulture for me is definitely my money maker in game. And you know, it's a nice chill gameplay too. Okay, let's switch over to extraction. Lots of Hadanite. Look at all this Hadanite. It's just everywhere. Literally everywhere. It's like a little mini game, right, in itself, just picking up all the different pieces. So those of you that are just joining, I spent the last few days with an AI song generator. I used a little bit of Chat GPT and some magic to create some background music for my stream. I think I'm at about 50 songs. Hope you guys are enjoying it in the background. And sometime before this weekend, I'm going to go start sectioning them off for like mining and salvaging, cargo running, stuff like that. Throw a little bit of ambient tracks in there as well. So you guys can, if you like it, something to listen to while you're in game. My next step is to actually do some fun commercials. To add in there, kind of almost like a little Star Citizen radio channel, right? This does not want to pick up. Okay, we're just gonna skip over that one. I noticed it can get a little bit buggy around rocks. Let's back up here and reposition ourselves. Oops, we're opening a caps lock on. So when does the Chinese New Year start? Is that next week? Does anybody know offhand? Because I'm assuming the PTU right now, once they get that stabilized, a little more reliable, that'll go to the live before, probably like the day before or a few days before the actual next event kicks off, 29th. Thank you. So not too far away. I think the last time I played was Year of the Rooster. So one thing I did is I actually finished the Save Stanton missions. So I got the repeaters and a few other things. Did you guys do that as well? I got a little late to the game. So was it phase 2 or phase 3 was Icarus? That took forever because just trying to find other people that were doing it at the same time. Because if you're solo, it's a no-go. It's just not going to work out so well. That's the festival kicks off for. I'd asked the ladies and gents in chat when the year Chinese New Year was. Okay, I guess switch over to my joysticks. We might be able to get up. I don't know. I think it's going to be too... Let's see, where are the wheels? Yep. Okay, so we'll turn the engines off. I'm going to just power it all the way down. Let's jump out here. Excuse me. See if I can actually get up. So if that happens, luckily the Valkyrie has side doors with a drop down. I just gotta hit that where that F is to open up the hatch. It always can be finicky to find. It is Save Stanton. A week in phase 2 started working and got to join Polaris crew and a couple of other. Nice. Very cool. Oh, for goodness sakes. There we go. So I do like that has a little drop down. So let's just go ahead and reposition the ship so we can get the rock in there with all the goodies. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, when I was doing just the phase 1 where you have to protect the ship, I kept on getting a lot of kamikaze AI, which was an absolute nightmare. So let's pull ahead a little bit forward. You know what? I'm thinking over here is probably gonna be a good spot. So we can position ourselves right in front of these trees. Do a nice little soft touchdown here. Let's go to the left a little bit here. There we go. That's good. So engines off. Hold on to Y to jump out of our seats here. We'll switch sideways. Jump down. Ooh, much better here. Hey. Does hey Tomboy or Toonboy? Does the rock? Give me a second here. Catch up. Does the rock take more damage with heat? Not that I've noticed. I haven't really noticed that it's taken any damage at all.
Systems activated.
More than Daymar? I guess I've never really looked as far as damage. I mean, if I look up at the top right, it's all yellow. There's no red spots on it, so I was actually gonna mine on Daymar just for something, you know, different, like a prettier moon to mine on, right? So I may do that maybe next time. Oop. Okay, make sure we're not scooting back. Engines off. Power down. Don't know why I jump out. Aberdeen is very deceiving. You think that you're on flat ground, but surprise, yeah. I just been lazy to not change my camera angle. Magda is nice. Oh, I have to check that out. Appreciate the heads up. So let's see if we can split this into 126. I'll just shift click and automatically transfer over. This will be one of the most successful runs for rock mining. So shift click it over. Shift click it over again. And I stack and stacks. Nope, I'm gonna stack it. So yeah, here's the door guns for. So the Valkyrie is a lot like the Cuddy Blue. So you do have door gunners on each side, and then you have, it's a drop ship, right? So you do have space for people. I'm hoping that when they do the rework, I wish they'd make it modular. Basically, this is the same thing on the other side. I wish they'd offer modules for this, so you could actually. Let me get my train of thought here. So if you lose atmosphere in here, you're gonna get sucked out up here because there's no barrier. I would love to see them get rid of this, push that back, and then the bunks would be on one side as a module, and the other side would be like some more bunks in a bathroom. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my doggies and bring them in the bedroom. So I'll be back in 2 secs.
Rusty frames and endless grind, treasure hidden hard to find. Every piece a mastermind. Fortune favors the boldest kind. Competing vultures in the race, in this depot finding space to build an empire at my pace, winning in this hidden place.
Okay. Doggies are all situated. Okay, so let's head back up. It is. Here, I can jump back up and jump down. Give me a second. So we'll just go sideways. So open the sky. I think it's because I don't have the power on. They can't use it. Yeah, I mean, you can actually fit 2 rocks in here. You can also fit an Ursa red. An Ursa will fit in here as well. I like that the back of it, you know, so like the Cuddy Black, right, comes down here like a triangle, like round the corners. But the Valkyrie is basically straight up. It's a big rectangle coming down, which I really like. Okay, let's throw our engines on. And I've basically been stationing myself up at Everest. So EV. And I'll hit R to route. So if you guys ever play, if you guys are new, and I usually hit R to do my routing. If that doesn't work, you can also click here. It's always kind of a 50-50, right? So hit F1 to jump back out. Switch to Quantum. Pop up here. Landing gear up. VTOL's off and head up to the stars. I think that's too greedy. I don't think you can get both in. But you know what? I've never tried. Maybe if you pull the rock in first, could be a possibility. Yeah, that'll be something to test over the weekend. There's Magda. That'll be our next adventure. Switch over to flight. I do use Reshade. Been very happy with the installation of that. Everything seems to pop a lot better. So it should put me over in one of these beams here. So let's call ATC here. See where she is going to put us at. Perfect. And then to slow down, I usually just change to gun. To my guns, that slows me down. You can also use your landing gear. Let's level out our nose here. Nice, chill, soft landing. Don't need no lights on anymore. Look at that. Oh, a little off center. There we go. What a successful night, huh? This has been fantastic. Glad you guys are along for the ride. So we'll get her shut down. Our engines are off. Let's go and see what we made for the evening. This is literally the most successful night I've had doing ROC Mining. So So like I said, no gold pass, so you gotta look for the doors. And now, as everybody knows, we will run like hell to get this drop down. Snap. Oh, sometimes it bugs out when it's that close. Hold down R to holster. And then, as I always select all, and then move down. Okay, so what I do is I go to scroll all the way down. Should be the last thing in our inventory. So that's a 4, that's a 2. So I'll grab it here, double click to open it, and I'll click and drag. I'll click and drag, and then I will close it. Bring it over here, and I click move to warehouse. And if I look at the bottom, I should have transferred everything. There we go. So I had another 2 SU container in here that was still had stuff in it. So I'll grab this one, do the same thing. Double click. Grab it. So you hit the plus sign there, drop it. Same thing. That's all cleared out. I'll go up. I'll move it over. And I'll click move to warehouse. And if we scroll down, should have been in here. You're biting your tongue. Don't want to jinx you. Wait until the gems are secure. I know, right? This is one of those, 3 days that I talked about where everything just runs smooth like butter. It's good to have those nights, right? It's been just a fantastic night in the verse for me. Those 3 days where you're not fighting all the bugs. Oh, it's right there. So they're just not showing up. So when I did transfer them, they did actually show up. They're just not too dark to see. Okay. Out of habit, I will close this and store it. And I found that storing it with the rock inside, the rock does stay inside, which has been really nice. So like if I want to jump back in, say later on tonight, or tomorrow, I can just pull it up and just go, which is nice. So stow the Valkyrie. Grab something to drink here real quick. Give me a second, take a sip. I'm going to pause the music here for a second. And I'm going to put on my puppies, Katie and Sam, their theme song. They pleaded with me to create something, and they're very happy with how it came out. It's called Pause to the Stars. So I'll crank this up a little bit as I'm running up to the commodity station.
Katie's eyes glow like Saturn's rings. Sam barks along as the cosmos sings. Through asteroid fields we chase the breeze, floating free among galaxies. Gravity lost and we don't care, drifting weightless in solar flares. Two dogs a dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Pause on the moon, tails in the stars, waving at Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew, out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. We found a place near a comet's glow, a secret world where stardust flows. Sam's got a howl that shakes the air. constant care. No sound but love in this endless sea. Just my dogs and the galaxy. Gravity lost and we don't care.
Let's see how much we made this evening.
Solar flares, two dogs that dream in endless sky. With every leap we're flying high. Paws on the moon, tails in the stars. Waving to Jupiter from afar. Katie and Sam, our cosmic crew. Out in the universe, just us two. Racing through the Milky Way. Forever we'll stay. Constellations light the night. Katie and Sam by my side. We'll never stop. We'll never land. Always chasing stardust strands. The universe is calling us. With every step we rise from dawn.
So let's pause to the stars. Love that song. It's very catchy. Pause to the stop movement. So, if my math is correct, we came out with a little over 400,000 for that. And we started at, we got in at a little after 8. Probably started going about 8:30 on stream. And it's now 11:19. So, not bad at all. So yeah, that's there. That was their song. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd like to have some. I'd like to run a nice, fun, chill, relaxing stream. So yeah, that puts us at 9.3 mil. Good song, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And like I said, I used the song creator in ChatGPT and actually made some, like all this other music you guys have been listening to throughout the stream has all been created. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go through and section out song banks for like a salvage, one for cargo, one for mining. Section out those songs into playlists, and then people just can't be adults in chat, can they? I'll throw mix some ambient sound stuff in there, and then excuse me, couldn't hit my mute button fast enough. Then I'm actually throwing some commercials too. So if you guys want to, when it's ready to go, you can check out my channel. I might post in my Discord first. But if you're subscribed and hit the notification bell, good plug right there, I'll let you know when those go live. And then if you guys want to listen to those while you're salvaging and stuff or gaming, they're there for you. So, well, I don't have to knock on wood anymore. This has been a fantastic night in Star Citizen, the 4.0 review. It was after a little bit of a hectic start. Initially getting our ship pulled up and taking off in the hangar. Hey, Tech, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate the support. And Katie, she'll say thank you as well. It's my little baby girl. So last few plugs of the night. So I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8 o'clock Central here in the US to about 11, a little after 11. I do have a Discord. You guys are more than welcome to hit the link in the description over on YouTube or Restream. I'll throw it up there. So if you guys are new to Star Citizen or just looking for somebody to hang with, go ahead and hit me up on the Discord. We can go on stream or off stream and just, salvaging, whatever. So I'm always game for that. Weekends, I'm usually pretty free, so I can do runs on weekends as well. So last thing is Katie. You can see her picture right there. She's my 11-year-and-a-half old, almost 12 years old, coming up here in a few months. Shepherd. She tore her ACL back in November of last year. So I have a GoFundMe set up for her surgery. Surgery's between 42 to 48. All the documents are up there. You guys don't have to, but you're more than welcome to check them out if you want. And if you want to send something over to help her out, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, no worries. So I thought I'd just throw that out there. But yeah, a lot of new faces in the stream tonight. I appreciate everybody just stopping in and just hanging out, chill, chatting, or just kind of lurking in the background. My next stream set is for Friday night. I'm not sure. Might do a little more rock mining, or I might do panel salvaging. But I'm kind of liking the rock mining because, getting in and out of the vehicle. And it seems like after you find a few of the Hadnite signatures and stuff, they start populating a lot more. So, and then what I found is if you are on Aberdeen, you will find Hadnite and other gems close to the mountain ranges, and Hadnite more so in the mountain ranges. But yeah, depending on what ship you have and stuff, just got to make sure that when you land, your cargo door or your door is touching the ground, and that you can get the rock back on if you don't have side doors. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody's time. I hope everybody has a fantastic Wednesday evening, a good Thursday ahead, and I will catch you guys Friday. Take care, guys. Stay safe.
Tales untold, in every crate a new world unfolds. Day by day in the void we sail, chasing dreams on a galactic trail. Zero G living in a metal shell, among the comets where the stardust fell. Bold adventures where limits cease. In this floating arc I find my peace.
Floating in the orbit, counting panels one by one. Drake vultures up